Have you ever wondered what goes on in Bionic's world of gaming? Today we're going to explore exactly that. I'm going to go over the couple of games that I play, the promo codes I have, the giveaways, the tools that I use, but more importantly, we're going to focus on Raid. There is something we need to cover because you most likely have heard of an event that's about to start, which is going to happen right before another event that is probably going to start really soon as well, which leads me to believe that they are trying to do this on purpose so that you are not ready, and I want to prevent that for you guys. So all that said, let's get right to it. So every morning, my routine is somewhat the same. I get up, still tired, prepare my kids, or at least breakfast, maybe change some dirty diapers, prepare my coffee, and then I come down here and I start playing some video games. I can play 3 games at the same time, which is what you see right here. Literally, you are looking at the screen that I have every morning. We're playing some Dragon Champions, we're playing some Raid Shadow Legends, and then we're playing some Summoner's Glory. All of this is done through Bluestacks. In case you guys have not heard of Bluestacks before, this is an emulator that you can use on your PC. It basically mimics a phone. So what I can do here is log into all 3 accounts because I can't do all of this on the phone at the same time. It is much better to do on the PC. This emulator also has built-in macros. What can you do with a macro? You can get unlimited battles in Raid Shadow Legends, for example, right? So once you're past the 30 free ones you have, you can set a macro, which is basically like an auto clicker, and then you can have infinite auto battles for free, and this is totally allowed by Plarium. Secondly, with this emulator, you can also have a eco mode. By doing the eco mode, turning this on and limiting the FPS to 10, you can basically get instant gear upgrades, and that is basically going to eliminate the animation of the gear upgrades, and this is huge because it is going to help you save a tremendous amount of time. So again, this is tolerated by Raid. Okay, they literally allow you to do this. They have made it pretty official that this is not a problem. So if you set this to 4 here, we're going to see the animation bar basically disappear, effectively speeding this up. So this is something you want to take advantage of. I do have a link to Bluestacks in the comments below, in the description below. Basically, it leads you to Raid Shadow Legends, but don't forget, you can use this for the other games you play as well. So while I'm doing that in Raid, I'm playing some Dragon Champions at the same time. And in case you guys have not started playing this game already, let me highlight a few key things. Number 1, I have a promo code, Bionic, which you can enter before level 15. That will give you free in-game loot and support the channel. Secondly, this game has instant battles. So if you're looking for a gacha game that's really fast to play on a daily basis, this is the game for you. On top of that, they have a 4x speed multiplier in-game. But once you've reached 3 stars on a level in the campaign or whatever in a challenge, you can then do instant battle. That's it. Boom. There's your reward. You don't even see the animations. You don't go through the whole thing. This will save a tremendous amount of time. Recently, they also added these achievements to the campaign, which will give you a part of a legendary hero at the end. In this game, you have to accumulate hero stones to basically max out the heroes. So you don't really feed them chickens, you don't really ascend them. Instead, you unlock the hero stones to eventually max them out. All right, so it is going to take a lot of time for you to do the entire roster. So the whole index is where your heroes are accessible from. There's no inventory issues of having too many heroes and having to feed your Dew Fusion champions because you don't know what to do with them. Instead, in this game, literally everything is just in the index. More recently, they've had a few updates to some of the existing heroes. They constantly do that, basically trying to improve them. For example, Mortha, I believe, has had a few modifications to her kit. Kelrian also has had a few modifications to his kit, and I think the one that got a rather big rework was Yogi right here. All right, so certainly is really interesting. Again, guys, if you want to give Dragon Champions a shot, there is a link available in the description and the comment section below. The next game on our list is Summoner's Glory. We've been playing this for a while as well, and I want to highlight 2-3 things in here. Number 1, I do have a promo code BGE. This one you have to enter during the character creation. Only when you start a brand new character. This is where you're going to get free in-game loot, but also support the channel at the same time. Secondly, this game also has, like I said, pretty much auto battles. Okay, so if I click on a quest right here, my character is going to run to that location, kill the mobs, and then go back to the quest giver where I will be able to get my rewards. Secondly, this game has the coolest summoning mechanic you've ever seen for a gacha game, at least personally, that's what I think. Basically, when you open an epic summoning book, which is your best quality of books in this game, which has a chance at giving you the best quality phantoms, you have a higher chance at getting better loot if 4 other players help you do it. Okay, so these 2 can be done by yourself. These are done in a team, and the team players that are helping you summon are going to get a gold book in return. So you get a better chance for loot, they get something in return, effectively making it a real summoning party. I think that's absolutely fantastic. So again, if you want to try this game, the link is also available in the description and the comment section below. Now back to some raid stuff where we need to discuss about what is going to happen starting tomorrow. You might have heard about it. Guaranteed champion, basically a guaranteed champion for a set amount of shards. A great deal, right? Absolutely. Apparently it's also a great one is a Geomancer for 40 ancient shards. This guy is no joke. He is really solid. We've been seeing this guy deal a tremendous amount of damage against the clan boss because of the way the HP burn works and whatnot. So it certainly is a really good deal. However, like most players, we just probably went all in with our sacred shards, right? Because we had the craziest 10x, 2x Duchess event. Then we're going to use all of our ancient shards, or a good portion of them. In my case, it's about half of them. Then I'm left with a few extra shards for what is to come. And what is to come? Most likely a fusion literally announced the next day. I'm betting that by Wednesday or Thursday, we're going to have some news about the upcoming fusion. So if you haven't been saving extra points in terms of champion chase tournaments, you're going to have a summon rush and a champion chase tournament to do for a fusion of a new legendary champion. So you have to ask yourself this question: is Geomancer a better option for you right now and risking not being able to complete the fusion? I'm saying this as if I were a beginner player. I can handle that on my account. I know I can do all of this, right? Even though I kind of went all in with my sacred shards, I'm gonna go and use half of my ancient shards. I would walk into the next fusion with very little points. But here's the other thing to point out. They've just recently increased the difficulty of the summon rush, basically, right? The milestones have went up by quite a lot. So if you think you're going to get everything you need with only a handful of ancient shards, not going to happen. You're going to need those void shards and those sacred shards. So if you're literally out of sacred shards and you're about to use all your ancient shards, will you have enough? Okay, don't forget. Legendary champions in general tend to be maybe a little bit more useful. I know that Geomancer is a great epic, almost compared to a legendary in a sense, but guys, don't get screwed by this. Be ready for the fusion as well. You know very well what Plarium did this. The 10x, 2x Mashald, then Duchess, and now guaranteed champion right before a fusion. I mean, come on, right? It's pretty obvious what they're trying to do. So anyway, don't get fooled by this. I really want you guys to be able to get another legendary champion, not just Geomancer. Finally, there is one more update for today, guys, and that has to do with New World. This is a new game being released by Amazon's Game Studios. It is set to release on the 31st of August. We covered the beta last year a tiny little bit, but our PC could barely handle this. Since then, we've built a new PC, and now we're finally able to get back into this game and test it. So we've been going hard on the stream, and we're also going to start making probably a few videos on this game. Don't worry, my channel is still going to cover some Raid Shadow Legends stuff, but I said it before, we're going to cover multiple games on this channel, as you just saw. So for this game, we did a few giveaways. I hope to have more eventually for you guys. I also want to thank everybody that's been showing up to support me as I play other games, but going forward, expect my streams to have a mix of Raid and similar games. This is not the only MMORPG I plan on playing. So to finish it off, I do have a couple more giveaways lined up. We have 3 accounts, hopefully, that are going to be lined up in the next couple of weeks. We're going to keep having those gem giveaways on Twitch, all right? 540 gems every time I stream for a lucky winner. So make sure you show up at 7:30 Eastern time. My regular stream hours are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. However, last thing to point out, I will be streaming tonight, but I will not be streaming again until Saturday. I have a little event with the family, so I will not be there. All that said, I want to thank you guys for watching today. Make sure you hit the follow button, the like button, and I will catch you guys later.